It's been rumors that LA is probably one of the most dangerous places for rappers. Do you believe that's true?
Yeah, because, I mean, everybody be checking in. That's y'all favorite thing to do, check in with somebody that's gonna rob your stupid ass.
Right.
Yo, you think that guy that you don't know, motherfucker, in California got your back? The guy that got beef with other hoods and all this, you checking in to that dude?
Right.
Bro, just go to the hotel, get you something to eat, go back to the hotel, go have some fun. Don't call me. Niggas be having a nerve to call me sometime. Like.
Basically, he came with him like, hey man, in this LA and everything, man, and things can happen, you know what I'm saying? You to holler at me, man, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me for protection. I'm saying, protection for what? See, man, I got 12 bodyguards out there for 5 of them straight killers. You know what I'm saying? So, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no protection. He said, man, I ain't studying. They said, no, for real though, man. You need to holler at me, man. You know, if you don't, something could happen to you, whatever. He said, what you trying to say?
Depending on who you ask, checking in is either one of the corniest or the wisest thing a rapper could do when rolling into a new city. I mean, given the facts that dudes like Pop Smoke and P&B Rock got robbed and murdered while in LA, it ain't no games. So if a rapper is not falling in line, that means that he might be a little scary himself. First off, it's important to note that even though Pop Smoke and P&B got unalived in LA, they are not the same case. Word on the street is that P&B did in fact check in with the Grape Street Crips and also has strong ties to key Crips members in LA. But when he and his girlfriend went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, located at the intersection of Main Street and Manchester Avenue, just inside the territory of the 87 Gangster Crips, he still got robbed and murdered by some Crip members. Pop Smoke, on the other hand, didn't check in, but his killers allegedly found out the location of the Airbnb he was staying in when Pop Smoke made a social media post of himself. And this is why many people think that checking in ain't necessarily needed. Why checking in ain't necessarily the way. And if you ask Schoolboy Q, all you gotta do is stay low key and enjoy yourself rather than checking in with the wrong dudes.
It's been rumors that LA is probably one of the most dangerous places for rappers. Do you believe that's true?
Yeah. Because, I mean, everybody be checking in. That's y'all favorite thing to do, check in with somebody that's gonna rob your stupid ass.
Right.
Like.
Wow.
Yo, you think that guy, the guy that you don't know, motherfucker, in California got your back? The guy that got beef with other hoods and all this, you checking in to that dude?
Right.
Bro, just go to the hotel, get you something to eat, go back to the hotel.
Do your business.
Go have some fun.
Right.
Where shit is fun. Why do you want to go over there?
Right.
For what? Don't call me.
Right.
Oh, it said motherfuckers be having a nerve to call me sometime. Like,
Right.
like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm playing video games. My daughter got a soccer game tomorrow, bro. Grow the fuck up. Like, I'm not meeting you I'm not about to drive over here to Beverly Hills and drop you off an ounce of weed.
Sometimes asking the wrong rapper to check in could be a big mistake itself. Take MC Hammer, for example. Everyone who knew him from his music and videos thought he was a kid-friendly, wacky dancing dude who was more of an entertainer than a hardcore rapper. But people who knew him on the streets, they knew he wasn't that dude to be messed with.
Hammer was raw dog. He did his thing. I actually used to like him.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? On the real tip. People be talking, talking shit about Hammer, but run up on it.
Hammer beat your
I bet
ass.
he'll beat your
Hammer,
ass.
your monk ass. Run up on Hammer.
Hammer wasn't the kind of guy to diss a dude on the track. If he thought he had a problem with the rapper, he pulling up. In fact, Too Short, another Oakland rapper who came up at the same time, said that Hammer was well connected on the streets of LA. And if he wanted somebody whacked, people would do it for free.
But I would say, without spending any money, Hammer could have told some people to fuck him the fuck up. Like that wouldn't have been, I know who Hammer was affiliated with, and he wouldn't have to pay to tell somebody to fuck somebody up. His people would just do it. We from Oakland. Like he wouldn't even have to say it. They just,
But
if somebody was making Hammer uncomfortable, without him saying I'm uncomfortable, somebody around him would have came to you and said, quit making Hammer uncomfortable.
Right.
It would have been like a no negotiable statement.
And you best believe it, because other performers like Godfrey and Lord Jamar have confirmed that Hammer used to roll over 100 deep in the Bay Area.
I did one show I remember back in the days with Hammer.
Yeah.
It was KMEL Summer Jam or whatever the fuck it was. And yo, his entourage was something like I never seen in my life. Like it was literally
100 people.
more than 100 people probably.
That's
Like,
actually
it was
how he.
Wait,
That's
but
actually
it
how
was
he,
girls,
yeah.
guys, gangsters,
Yeah.
dancers,
Everybody.
everybody.
Yo, listen,
like
I grew
horses.
So, when members of the Crips tried to mess with him, they ended up apologizing to him instead. When the top G stepped to Hammer and demanded that they be hired as protection, aka asking Hammer to check in, Hammer told him that he already got like 12 bodyguards with him.
So basically, he came with Hammer like, hey man, in this LA and everything, man, and things can happen, you know what I'm saying? You to holler at me, man, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me for protection. Hammer said, protection for what? You see, man, I got 12 bodyguards out there. And for 5 of them straight killers. You know what I'm saying? So, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no protection.
When the Crip member refused to fall back, even going as far to even threaten him, in response, Hammer told him that one phone call was all he needed to set everything straight. The next morning, you had gangsters apologizing to Hammer, admitting that he didn't know that his connections were that deep.
Hey, what's up? He said, hey man, it's like this. I'll make one phone call and all this will go away. I'm through with it. Let's go. Load up, everybody. We left. Next morning, Michael Simpson in the hotel, in the lobby. Hey man, he saw me. I was down there doing something. He saw me. Hey man, hey, you was out there with Hammer last night, wasn't you? I played like I didn't know what you're talking about. Hey man, tell Hammer, man, I need to talk to him, whatever. Saw somebody, one of our bodyguards, whatever. I guess they called and told Hammer what was up. Hammer wasn't studying him. You know what I'm saying? But when Hammer did come down, I was like, hey, Hammer, let me holler at you for a minute, whatever. Lewis walked past him.
This is Michael Conception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me holler at you for a minute, man. Oh, man, hey, bro, I apologize, man. Hey, man, let me talk to you for a minute. And Hammer said, what's up, man? He said, man, I apologize for the thing. I didn't know, the people you knew and whatever, this and that. And I apologize for what I did, brother. It's all good. We cool. We good. And Hammer's like, yeah, it's all right.
Hammer was legitimately scary. Everybody talked about him like he was the real boogeyman. He gave endless nightmares to MC Search from the group Third Base when he thought they mentioned his mother on the track. He checked real G's like Tupac and Ice Cube later on in his career. He also worked closely with Suge Knight, who was a scary figure in his own right, and someone who definitely ain't checking in anywhere. Another one of Suge Knight's clients almost got banned from his own hood. We talking about Snoop Dogg. As we all know, Snoop, a member of the Rolling 20s set in Long Beach, and really lived that gangster life just before he made it big on death row. His mama even had to kick him out the house when she found out Snoop rolling in the dirt. Snoop even caught a murder case while on death row when his bodyguard popped a dude on the street corner from inside a car. Snoop beat the case with the help of Suge Knight and Tupac. The murder case seriously boosted Snoop's image as a gangster rapper and helped him sell a ton of records. At first, homies back in Long Beach were happy about Snoop making it out the hood and shouting out the old neighborhood in his tracks, but after a while, some section of the streets started to turn on him.
What do you think about Snoop? Is he a Crip or blood?
He's supposed to be a Crip.
Why do you say suppose? He's fake? He's not real?
You fake ass Snoop, you fake motherfucker.
Why?
Because you are a stupid motherfucker for saying Tookie was the founder of the Crips, when I'm the founder. I raised Tookie from a puppy. Raymond Washington and I found the Crips.
The discontent started because some people felt Snoop was not giving back to his own hood. According to Flossie, one incident that made Snoop look really bad is when folks in Long Beach called Snoop up and asked him to use his platform to help promote a local restaurant.
This is how it all started. My homeboy Kenneth had a little soul food restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And I was hanging around, and the homies was hanging up there. So this was beginning to be the spot. You know, the homies restaurant was going on. So the homies was like, they was getting Snoop. You don't want Snoop to invest in it, you know. Nigga, we don't want you to put no money up, nigga, you know. Put us out there. And see, a lot of people don't know, when this was going on, Snoop wasn't putting nobody else on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't posting other people on Instagram, this and that. So we was on like, damn, nigga, you don't even post the homie business on Instagram and this and that. And he wasn't doing that. So I'm hearing all this sidebar chatter that Snoop, and I'm reading texts back and forth with Snoop to the homies, and he talking to homies like we peasants or something. Like he gonna make the world think niggas always depend on him for money. Nigga, we was getting money before you.
This led to some homies claiming Snoop had sold out and ain't repping Long Beach no more, despite his Little League and a bunch of other projects he set up there. So when Snoop Dogg decided to pay his old stomping grounds a visit, he was surprised that dudes weren't really feeling him. Snoop showed up with 4 cars and a bunch of security, hoping to kick it with his people. But there was a little friction in the air. Afterwards, some gang members even insisted that Snoop is a stranger now, and if he want to stop by Long Beach next time, he gonna have to check in like everyone else. This pissed Snoop off, and he made a video responding to him.
All you niggas talking that shit about Snoop can't come to the hood, he can't do this. I can do whatever I like when I like. Second of all, you niggas is 50 years old. You can't get a job, cuz? You mad at me, cuz? Cause I won't help you no more? Cause I can't do nothing to help you no more? Cause I'm focused on helping out the kids and putting football programs and doing positive things in the hood? You mad, cuz? You mad cause I won't call you big homie? Cause I'm 40-something years old and I refuse to call another nigga big homie that ain't got a job, that ain't got a fucking car, but mad and jealous at me because of what I'm doing, trying to blemish my name and my character? Cause I am the LBC. And me and my young homies, we got a great relationship.
And then Snoop ends the video by saying he gonna be seeing those homies face to face and remind them that he is the real LBC with credentials.
In a minute or two, me and you will be able to holler face to face like you really don't want. But you gonna get that. You gonna get that face to face with me, and I'm gonna give you the intellect that you totally deserve. Because you cannot disrespect a king. I'm the king of Long Beach, nigga. I made it fashionable for niggas to bang the dub. I made it universal, motherfucker. I'm the nigga that took the set around the whole globe. Yeah, that's me. That's who. But now I'm doing positive things now. I'm enlightening homies and showing them how to get it a different way. That's what real big homies do. I refuse to put a pistol or a sack in my little homie's hand. I'll put a mic in his hand, or an inbox, or a drum machine, or maybe a video camera. That's what I do. I enlighten my young homeboys, because I know the truth.
And at the end of the day, that was that. I mean, ain't nobody gonna make Snoop Dogg check in at his own backyard. He was too connected. But not all rappers have the privilege of growing up in LA. So when they roll into town, they are prime targets for gang activity. Like Eminem, for example. M was getting extorted on the West Coast by LA Crips, who were requiring him to check in every time he pulled up. M eventually got fed up and reached out to the Booyah Tribe. The LA-based Samoan gang are not to be messed with and consist of extremely dangerous individuals. And they also got their own issues and history with the Crips. So when M reached out, the Crips backed down. And in exchange for the protection, M agreed to lay down a track with the Booyah Tribe and Be Real called 911.
They pop shit like they gonna do shit, but no one does. From New York down to Texas, back up to Los Angeles. We change the way we move, so man up if you can't adjust.
That was the last we heard about any street troubles for Eminem. And that's not to say that Eminem couldn't handle himself either. By the time Eminem blew up, he had built relationships with some of Detroit's most feared figures. One of the biggest was Demetrius Big Meech Flannery, the leader of the Black Mafia family. BMF was not just a street gang, they were a multi-million-dollar drug empire. They ran Atlanta, Detroit, and several other cities, moving thousands of kilos of cocaine every month. More interesting thing is, several rappers who worked with Eminem, including Obi Trice and Trick Trick, were directly connected to BMF. So when Suge Knight turned up at the LA studios where they were shooting the music video for Fifth smash hit In the Club, he showed up with a bunch of Bloods and Mexican street dudes to intimidate them, especially Dre. It was a big video shoot and everybody was there. Dre, Proof, 50, G-Unit, The Game, and so on. So when Suge turned up with his mini army, 50's crew ran outside to confront them head on. Eminem, contrary to what many folks might expect, M was front and center for all of it, shouting and letting Suge know they ain't moving.
We around Dr. Dre, so it's like, yo, we gotta do what we gotta do.
So what happened? He lights the cigar and then
he just lights the cigar, and it's the shit about Suge. He light the cigar and he trying to see what you gonna do. Yeah. So Eminem, 50, everybody outside, light the cigar. I was bugging because I seen, this is when I knew Eminem was real. He's like, I don't give a man. This is when I knew, I'm like, damn, Eminem is a real. He thinks 50 outside, what's up? And then Suge just walked away. The Mexican looked kind of confused, like they didn't know what's going on. But came outside. Eminem came outside 100%. Wow. Oh, what did I miss?
Okay.
And Eminem was like, yo, I don't give a man. Give a man.
He not like old Beanie Siegel, you know what I'm saying? He ain't walking around with the strap ready to up it and just pop shit, but he from Detroit. He from Detroit, man. He's from 8 Mile, bro. And I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago, we talked about all his niggas. So yeah, of course, M was ready to go. He was ready to go.
But Eminem is not the only one who was not checking in when he turns up at LA. Nas is another OG who does the same. According to Snoop, the first time he ever met Nas was out in Gardenia, a Crips neighborhood. Nas, who got red all over him, stepped out the vehicle and almost immediately got rushed by Crips, pulling out shotguns.
Yeah, the first time I met Nasty Nas, I was in Gardena.
And that's a Crip neighborhood.
Yeah, shotguns. And I was out there hanging tough with my homeboys, and a white van pulls up, and it got like about 15, 16 people in it. And all of a sudden, the door open. Oh, some dude jump out. He got on all red. Nigga running right towards me. So the homies is like, they finna draw down on him. I'm like, hold on, cuz, that's the rapper from New York. That's Nasty Nas, cuz. So he come over to me, and he shake my hand. I'm like, cuz, it's a pleasure to meet you, but let me let you know. When you ever in LA, don't ever jump out with no red or no blue on, because you don't know what neighborhood you in, loved one. Take my number down, so I'll holler at you next time you come to the city.
Well, Snoop Dogg does have a reputation of fluffing his stories a little bit. And we all know that Nas is not the one to ever need to be checking in. And LA ain't the only city where rappers gotta check in when they roll in. But without a doubt, the tradition started in LA and got much worse during Big U's reign of terror as the leader of the Rolling 60s. A lot of people feel that this is just another aspect of gang behavior holding the culture back. I mean, look, pop stars like Taylor Swift and Harry Styles don't have to check in, but when a black man trying to handle his business rolls into town, he gotta pay taxes just to stay breathing. Thinking about how Pop Smoke, P&B Rock, Nipsey Hussle lost their lives on some tiny issues. At the end of the day, LA is the center of entertainment, and every performer has got to go there someday for some reason. And hopefully, less blood gets spilled over who is checking in or who is not. Now, I need you to check in and comment, like, and share, and we will catch you real soon. Peace and blessings.